Hi everyone, Lexi Galbraith here, Muscle Check Affiliate Media Manager, and we're back with Kim Umphrey, our Muscle Check team member. She is an RMT, a CHNC from Spirit of Physiotherapy. And today we're actually going to discuss two more of our powerful ingredients in the Muscle Check, actually three more powerful ingredients in our Muscle Check formulation. So we're going to talk about tea tree oil, L-Menthol, and wintergreen. So we're going to let Kim take it away and teach us about those three fantastic ingredients.
Hi, Lexi, and thank you for having me on again. And as always, I always love the chance to geek out. Okay, so we're actually going to be talking about three of the main powerhouses today. So first of all, tea tree oil. Now, tea tree oil is an incredibly highly effective antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial oil, essential oil. This is one of the reasons, along with the beeswax, why there are no preservatives in Muscle Check. It has been widely examined and proven all of those qualities. It's also considered to be anti-inflammatory as well. So if you look, there seems to be this theme going on with these ingredients that a lot of them have the anti-inflammatory qualities as well as the antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, some or all of those. Mm-hmm. So when they combine together, then that is when they work together and they amplify those qualities, which is why we're able to have a natural product that is extremely effective and doesn't require those artificial preservatives, which can have harmful effects on the human body. Mm-hmm. So one of many reasons why I get excited about this product. Tea tree oil is also known to help with skin conditions such as eczema, athlete's foot. It can help to heal wounds faster. So if you put it on top of a bruise, it will actually help that bruise to heal. It's also, and along with the various menthols, the menthol and the wintergreen, which we'll get into in a minute, it also acts to combat odor. So this is more of a side benefit, calm down nerve pain, which is really interesting. So you get these, in any kind of an injury or a chronic pain condition, you can have nerves which are aggravated, inflamed, and they're firing off like crazy, and they're just like crying out for help. Mm-hmm. This will help to soothe that and calm it down so that you don't have that excessive firing. And that is what makes it really beneficial for chronic pain sufferers, for people who've got some sort of a nerve impingement, such as a disc problem, or they being maybe in an MBA or have sciatica issues or what have you. This is a key benefit for people in those situations.
Perfect.
So moving on to menthol. Menthol has been used for a very long time. It's commonly used in the massage therapy industry as a topical analgesic, as well as a local anesthetic. The way that it works, or one of the ways that it works, is that the menthol goes on the surface and it triggers a nerve reflex, which then opens up the capillaries. And so you're flooding that area with fresh blood. Now, what happens when you have when your capillaries are open is that you have a lot of heat produced, but then that heat evaporates very quickly. So you get that cooling sensation. You do get fresh blood flow in there. Initially, you can get a heat sensation or you can get a cool sensation. That's where that icy hot kind of feeling comes in. It's it tricks the nerves, but also has to do with circulation too. Now, flooding an injured area with fresh circulation, and that also means getting rid of any biological byproducts that were produced at the same time. So you've got fresh nutrients coming in, and you're getting those waste products out to be processed by the liver and the kidneys. Um, this is actually kind of cool how it works. You can actually get a movement of fluid through there too because of that increase of circulation. Okay. Um, because it is reducing that pain sensation, it is also going to help improve relaxation too of the muscle. So not partly because you're reducing the pain. So of course you're kind of going, okay, yeah, it doesn't hurt so much, but you're also getting a natural response to the muscles as well directly from the menthol to help relax them. And what relaxing means is if you have a muscle tone that's aiming to be here, when you're injured, it jumps up because you're tensed up. You don't want it to go below that level because then you've got floppy muscles. You want to maintain that basic tone. It's kind of firm but flexible. That is where it aims for. Okay. Menthol is interesting because it can also act as a natural decongestant. And we've all used, Vicks and got, it's like you feel it right through the sinuses and into the upper respiratory tract. This will do it as well. Muscle check will actually work that function like that as well. It has a natural response to help calm down that tickly cough that we can get to help you sleep. So once again, same as when we were all kids, our mothers put on the Vicks on the chest. You can do the same thing with muscle check, and it will actually work. It will probably work a little better, although I don't know if that's being tested.
Yeah, I know that's kind of my go-to when I can feel it in my throat and my chest right off the hop. It goes right on all my neck, on my throat, on my chest, and it makes such a difference.
And just putting a teeny bit on your little pinky and just kind of dotting right underneath the nostrils, just kind of helps with any kind, with a sinus or a head cold too.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So, and menthol can also help other items penetrate through. So mixing with the beeswax formula, it's the oil and beeswax combination that actually mimics that same property of the skin, which normally repels everything, which is why all the other ointments and products sit on top. They don't mimic the same way that the skin functions. So muscle check can, and that allows it to actually penetrate through.
Excellent.
Now, last but not least, wintergreen. Wintergreen actually contains another form of menthol, methyl salicylate, and that is its main active ingredient. Now, wintergreen is also historically used for a long period of time for all these same kind of topical, the topical analgesic effects, the pain relieving effects, anti-inflammatory effects. This one is actually anti-rheumatic as well, which means that it actively helps with arthritic conditions, inflammatory arthritic conditions. And it's not just rheumatoid arthritis, it's actually pretty much all of the inflammatory arthritis types out there. So this one specifically will target that. And wintergreen is actually an antispasmodic as well. So think of muscle spasm. It helps to relax muscle spasms. That can be in a large muscle, such as in your arm or your leg or your neck or your upper back. It can also be in the lungs and the chest muscles, the breathing muscles. So if you have that kind of if you have asthma, for instance, and your breathing passages can spasm and constrict, an antispasmodic will actually help that to relieve and release. Disclaimer, it is not a replacement for your medication. Always use medication as prescribed and as needed. But it does actually help to relieve those constrictions. It can help with headaches and migraines the same way, because one of the things that can happen with a headache or a migraine is that sometimes your blood vessels in, especially in the back of the head here, they will spasm and constrict, and an antispasmodic will actually help to release that.
Actually, that's something I find with the muscle check. I do get migraines as well, and that's the first thing. First line is, being told by my doctor, like, hit it hard, hit it fast. So taking what I need to take med wise, and then also taking the muscle check, applying it to the occipital area, and again to the temples and different areas, really, really makes a difference. And you can see too, as you're talking about it, that antispasmodic effect, it makes sense then why people who are using after exercising are also finding that they're not having that delayed onset muscle soreness that they would normally have, because they've taken the time to, yes, stretch, but also put on the muscle check afterwards.
And one of the things that I found as a massage therapist, because I do use this with clients' permission, of course, I do use this in my practice, is if I've got somebody with a serious muscle spasm, or if I've got somebody who I'm treating for injury in a car accident, or with, those are the occasions where I specifically will use it, where I'll do my treatment, use my massage oil, wipe off the massage oil, and then apply the muscle check. And I find that because those occasions are tricky, because you can easily overwork the area unintentionally, and it can spasm again later on. So either the spasm is existing or you're risking it creating a spasm. This keeps it calmed down and not stirred up too much. So I think that I'm getting really good results using it for that, because people aren't as sore afterwards, and it just does an amazing job.
I think it also kind of speaks to, we do have quite a few clients who have restless leg and different leg issues. And, I've had quite a few come back and say to me, they were so thankful they put it on just before bed, and it actually helps them at bedtime so they can actually sleep. Again, we've talked in the previous video about relieving that pain so you can actually get some sleep to repair the body and have the body do what it's supposed to. But yeah, incredible results with that too, with our clients who have some leg issues at bedtime as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, Kim, thank you so much. I'm not sure if there's anything else you wanted to tell us about all three, tea tree oil, L-Menthol and Wintergreen, but thanks so much for all the information.
As always, thank you for the chance to geek out.
And we'll see everybody with our next video, where I believe we're going to discuss evening primrose oil and castor oil. So we'll talk about the next set of ingredients. But as always, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. We're here for you, and we're more than happy to chat with you. So until the next time, everyone, thank you.